All right. So I remember I gave a task at the end of our previous lesson, and I would like to ask if you have them ready, if you have them for me. Clip? Yes, Clip?
One second. I am trying to find if I
Okay.
where I did it.
Okay. Yeah, and Ivan, Roxana, Kostya.
The same, because I can't find it.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I saved words, but I don't even know where is it. I can't find it.
Okay. Roxana?
It's so weird.
Unfortunately, I didn't see it on the platform. That's the first thing. Second, I was kind of busy for real. I had like NASA hackathon, so I didn't do that.
All right. All
Uh,
right. Okay. But guys, what do you mean by you didn't see it on the platform? Do you remember that at the end of the previous lesson, I asked if everybody had it? I made you
yeah, but
yes.
I mean, I just forgot about it for real. I just checked the platform and I don't see anything, and I was like, okay, I'm so sorry for that.
All right. Ilya, did you do my homework? Okay. Ilya sent his. Right. Let me open this. Okay. So I have, yeah, just a minute, guys. I have to take this one. All right. All right. Yes, I am back. Really sorry for that. Yeah. So only Ilya has provided me with his task. Who else? Ivan, did you send me yours? Clip, Kostya, Ilya? Sorry.
I'm really sorry. I did it in my Google Docs. I remember that I wrote it down, but
Okay.
I just can't find it right now. I don't know, I lost it somewhere.
All right.
Because you know that I forgot to name this document, and I have right now 7 or 8
Okay. Okay. I understand.
documents without any names. So I'll try to find it on a
All right. I understand.
break.
Okay, okay. So guys, for those who can find yours, please try to find it on the break. Let's not waste further time so that we can get into what we have to discuss for today. Yes? All right. So let's go ahead. Today, we are starting a new section. Yes? And we are going to be talking about the reading section. Let me share my screen for a second there. There we go. All right. Has everyone seen this? Has everyone
Yeah,
seen the
I'm
screen?
sure. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to be diving into the reading and speaking sections, right? As usual, and according to the flow of our lesson, we will be doing an overview today, right? Just to get everything down so that we can understand this section, what we can expect in this section, and a way that we can approach this section. Yeah. So before we get into it, what do you know about the reading section of the IELTS? Anything at all that you know? Is there anything that you know about the reading section? Anyone? No? All right. So we're going to do a little bit of a quiz. Yeah. Just to check what we know or what we already know. Maybe we know something about the section. So uh, let's start here. Yeah. Right. So number one, does anyone have any idea what the answer might be for number one?
I think it's slightly less than a writing section, so 30 minutes.
The 30 minutes, yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay, number two. Number two.
I think there's 3, and I think the first like it's length for 60 minutes because all the exam goes like to 40 hours, to 45, I think,
Okay.
and 1 hour writing, half an hour is listening, 15 minutes for like for speaking, yeah, and like slight an hour for reading.
So how many subsections do you think the reading
I
section?
think 3.
3, yeah? All right. Okay. I will provide all the answers when we're done. Yes. And what is the total number of questions in the reading test? Any ideas? Total number of questions. Does anyone
I
know?
guess probably 30.
Probably 30, yeah? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And what are the main topics of the reading passages? Any ideas? No? Okay. And what are you expected to write? Where are you expected to write your answers? I think this one is pretty straightforward.
The answer sheet.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So guys, as I see, there is not much information on the reading section. I mean, you don't have enough information on the reading section, which is fine. That is what we are here to do. We are here to fill knowledge gaps, right? To learn more about our subject matter. So let's get into it. Now, I hope I already mentioned that we will have a distinction here between academic type and and general type, right? I already mentioned this. Do you remember? So we have 4 sections, right? Just to check your knowledge, we have 4 sections of the entire test, yes? Which of these sections have a difference between general and academic? Which of these sections have difference? Do you remember?
I
Ivan?
think they all have, except speaking.
No, I mean like which of these sections, right, will you
Mm.
take a different test? Depend on whether you are writing academic or general. Which of these sections?
Like, well, I don't get it. Don't get the question because it's like,
You'll be writing 4,
oh,
right? You
yeah.
deal with 4 sections: speaking, listening,
Yeah.
writing, right? Which of these sections differ according to what?
Okay.
Understand?
It's different, like in writing, listening. I think it's in reading also.
Yeah. So the difference, guys, the difference is with reading and writing. Yes. So yes, reading and writing. Now we've already done some writing. We've already learned some writing, right? Now we are stepping into the reading section. All right. So let's get into it. For the reading section, right? The most you will be checked for, right, is that you are able to read and understand texts, right? Hello? Ivan, it looks like Ivan has frozen.
Maybe, but for us, you're talking.
Yeah, okay. Because I have to check if the internet is fine. Okay. So, yes, the reading section will check how well you understand what you read, okay? You mostly be tested on comprehension, right? Being able to take a look at a text and understand what has been presented to you, right? So it's not just going to be about the words you're seeing, but also about meaning, being able to read meaning, being able to understand details of a text, and being able to even sometimes understand the opinion of the author, okay? Or whatever opinion they're trying to push with. Yeah, Ivan fell off the call. Yeah? Okay. So, being able to discern the opinion of the author, right, of the text you've been presented. So, whether you're writing academic or general, right, you will be tested on how you're able to find information quickly, how you're able to understand main ideas of whatever text you've been provided, and even opinions, right? Being able to understand or discern details from the text. And also, I suppose you will be tested on how able you are to understand the meaning of words, right? Or even guess the meaning of words of the context. Do you understand what I mean here? Right? And also being able to recognize the writer's tone or attitude of the text. Yeah? So when it comes to the core differences of what kind of texts we can expect, right, between academic and general IELTS, you have to understand that the texts that you will be getting for academic will mostly be like university articles, research papers, or reports. These are the kind of texts that you will be dealing with academic, right? And I suppose at this point you can also guess what kind of texts one might encounter with general training. What do you think? What do you think you might encounter here for general training IELTS? Any thoughts? Roxana? Since we will be encountering, right, for academic type, since we'll be encountering articles, research papers, reports, right? For general training, what kind of texts can
I
we?
guess there could be some just novels, maybe some, what else could it be? You know, something typical that is not really connected to the education. You were
Okay.
talking about just specific IELTS, which is like, okay, which we want to learn. Let's call it like that. I forget the name. I'm so sorry. That would be some topics and general information about science and so on. Because, you know, we have to learn about it. We have to understand it. You were talking about general IELTS. Probably there will be some stuff like novels, so on, something that is not connected to really like science, so on. Yeah. I'm not sure just how to explain my thoughts. Yeah, that kind of difficult for me right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. I understand you, Dave. Right. So, guys, we can expect texts from daily life, right? As you mentioned, right? Not academic stuff, but like from daily life, like ads. You know what ads are, right? So ads, emails, work memos, magazines, right? These are all things that we encounter in our daily lives, right? So you will encounter authentic texts from these areas. Is this clear? Is this clear for everyone? Yeah? Okay, so now let's take a look at a few distinctions, right, between the two, okay? The academic and general training. So one thing is that the timing is the same, as we might know. So you have 60 minutes, okay? 60 minutes. You have 40 questions, yes? And you will have 3 subsections each. Is this understandable? Yeah? 60 minutes. Let me move it here. Right. So we have 60 minutes. Everyone is seeing this, yes? Good. So we have 60 minutes, 3 subsections, and 40 questions. Yeah? And with all of this, it is advisable that you spend at least around 20 minutes per subsection if you want to manage your time properly. Yes? Okay. Now, with the academic type, you have 3 long texts, right? I don't mean to scare you, but you have 3 long texts. Right. And, these could be taken from journals, academic books, or reports, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah. And with the general training, you have shorter and more practical texts. Yes. But in any case, you have 3 subsections for that too. And topics will be around work, housing, travel, daily life, all that. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions so far about this? About the
No, no.
the structure, the breakdown of this subsection, of this section, sorry. No? All right, so an example of a topic that we might encounter with the reading section, the academic type, is, for example, the implications of climate change and global food security. Do you understand what this means? What does this mean, Ivan? The implications of climate change and global food security. What does this heading mean, or topic?
Like about about climate changes, food security.
First of all, guys, what does the word implication mean? Implication. Does anyone know what the word implication mean?
It's not like it changes. It's like it sounds like it changes.
Let me send to you. Let me send the heading. Just a minute. This. Is everyone seeing this? Does everyone see this? Good. So, what does the word implication mean? You can look it up. You can look it up.
I try to find the word in my head because
Okay. So yeah, implications means, to put simply, it means the effects. Yes? The effects climate change has on global food security. Do you understand? Yes? All right. So this is an example of a heading that we might encounter for the academic type. And we might encounter something like this for general. Let me send it. How to apply for a travel visa online, or company policies for new staff. Do you see this? Is everyone seeing this?
Yep.
Good. Now, I have a question here before we move on. When it comes to the implications of climate change and global food security, what do you expect to encounter in this text? What are some of the things that we might see in this text? Kostya? Is Kostya here? No?
Yeah, here,
Yeah, Kostya. The implications of climate change and global food security, right? On a reading section like this, what can we hope to find in such a text?
it's kind of hard topic.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah, but this is academic IELTS, right? And I need to put y'all in the face of all of that.
Yeah, okay, we can find some explanations of problems of our world that we have global heating on our planet.
Okay,
I
global
don't know.
warming, the effects
What?
of, you mean the effects of global warming on our,
Warming, yeah.
okay, global warming on our plants? Yes?
Planet.
Okay. Yeah.
About food security, it's probably about some regions of Africa. Yeah, no, something about that probably.
Okay. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Yes, Roxanne, I see your hand up.
About global warming, I have flashbacks. One time in one school,
Right.
like the whole year we were talking about pollution. And after that, I just couldn't even think about this word. Because I don't know, I just have flashbacks to these times.
All right. Yeah. So what Kostya said just reminded you of global warming, yeah, and pollution, right? Roxana?
Mhm. Like global warming is kind of like they are kind of connected with pollution, I would say so, because we just
Guys, just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute.
okay. I don't think that I have just to say everything about that. I think so.
All right. Yes. So Roxana, yeah, I understand you. I understand you.
Yeah.
Guys, so how about the topics for general training, how to apply for travel visa online or company policies for new staff? What do you think you can, encounter here? Anyone? Let's start with the first one, how to apply for a travel visa online.
I think it's like a guide with, I don't know, several topics, what you need to do to get it.
Okay. So yeah, we might get instructions on like, a step-by-step instruction. Is that what you're saying? Okay. And anyone else? Company policies for new staff. What are some examples? What are some examples of policies for new staff that you think you might see in this text? Guys, trying to anticipate what you might see is very helpful, you understand? Because it prepares your mind to, go through everything. So, all right. But so far, we understand. Yes? This is clear for everybody? The key differences? Right. So now there are types of questions that you might encounter, right? Types of questions or types of questions that you might encounter in this section. And we're going to take a look at those type of questions, right? So we have multiple choice questions. You know what these are, yeah? A, B, C, D, whatever, right? And you will encounter this in both academic and general training, right? So that is good. Then we have true or false or not given. You know about this too? Yes? So this will also be in both types. Then we have matching headings, right? You will be given headings and you have to match them to parts of the text or paragraphs. Yeah? So is this clear? Yeah, this is mostly with the academic type. Then we have matching information. Yes, so matching information, basically you will be finding info from paragraphs. Yes, and this will be in both types. Then there is summary. Yes, summary or table completion. This will be in both, but you will encounter it more in the academic type. Then, so with this table completion, right, you will be filling blanks with exact words from the text. Yeah? Then diagram label completion. We've already discussed this. Yeah, so this will mostly be in the academic type. And then short answers, you'll be providing short answers from the text. Yeah, you'll be picking words from the text to answer. Yeah, and this will be in both. And the last one is identifying the writer's views. Yes, so did the writer say this? Did the writer mean this? Right? Yes or no, or not given. You will be encountering this in both academic and general. Are these clear? Yeah? Okay. Now, to traverse the reading section, there are certain skills that we will be tested on. Yes, and we have two main skills that we will be tested on. Yeah, we have skimming and scanning. Have you heard of these before? Skimming and scanning.
I can say I use it before.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
So what can you say about skimming? What is skimming, guys? What is skimming?
Like it's quick reading now all the text without the context, like you only
General
like
analysis of the text, to just figure out the key points
Okay.
without too much detail.
Yeah, yeah. So as both of you have said, right, it is just quickly blasting through the text. Of course, there is a skill to it. It's not just about like glancing once and that's done. No, but it's about quickly going through the text to get a general idea, right? And how about scanning? What is scanning? What is scanning?
you have questions
Okay.
in text, and you have your text with you, and
Okay.
you like searching for info of the questions. You search in the text the answers.
Okay.
And it's how I use it.
How you understand it, right?
Yeah.
So guys, to put simply, skimming, as we said, is quickly looking through the text, right, to get a general idea, right? Now with scanning, you are looking for specific info. Yes. So let's take a text, right, which is about say a party, right? Describing a party or an event and providing dates and location, of this event or party, right? So skimming is like quickly looking through to understand that it is about a party or it's a festival which started blah blah. It's about, I don't know, a popular celebration or whatever. Yes. Scanning is looking through to find who is hosting this event, the venue, the location of this event, the date. You understand? So you're looking through for specific info. This is scanning. Yes? Is this clear for everyone? Roxana, is it clear for you?
Yeah, yep, it is.
Okay, so the skills we will be tested on, we'll be tested on skimming. We've already discussed this. Scanning. We will also be tested on reading for detail. I think this is understandable, right? Reading for detail or detailed reading. Detailed reading. I hope I'm sending this to everyone, not just to Ilya. Okay, detailed reading. Yeah, and then understanding opinions. Yes. So are all of these clear? Is everything here clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, yes. Now, when it comes to understanding opinion, right? Opinions, it's about mostly discerning what the writer, what opinion the writer has on the subject matter, right? And being able to recognize bias. Have you heard this word before? Bias.
Yeah, but for real, I forget what does it mean.
You've heard it before, but you don't understand what it means. Yes?
Not like don't understand, I just forget.
Oh, you
Yeah,
forgot.
I remember the first time I translated it and
Okay.
I understood the meaning. But translating and not using it means that you'll forget it.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone else have any idea what a bias is? Bias. Okay. So now I'm trying to find the simplest way to explain this for you. Basically, a bias is a cognitive or mental inclination to an opinion, right? Because of what you already believe. Yes? So to simplify, let's say that I believe that everybody that has curly hair, okay? Everybody that has curly, even I'm not talking about you. Okay, so let's say that I have a personal opinion that everybody that has curly hair uh, likes sandwiches, okay? Or loves sandwiches too much, okay? And then I come home, I come to the hostel and find that someone has stolen my sandwich, okay? Now, if my first thought is that, okay, that it probably has to be Ivan, right? Or it is Ivan, right? That was a bias there, right? Because I skipped rationality, okay? I didn't rationalize like what has actually happened. I automatically deferred to that opinion. Does that make sense? So that is a bias. Second example is let's say there is a football match, right? And then there's a football match between Ukraine and, say, Germany. Yeah. And the referee is Ukrainian. Okay. And say something happens between two of the players. And then the referee says, because I'm Ukrainian, right, I'm going to just give the good points to the Ukrainian. You understand? So in this way, this is a bias. Yes. So recognizing the bias of the writer will be essential, right? Because you might be tested on that. Okay. Being able to understand the writer's argument style, their tone, all of these are quite essential. Yeah. So do you have any questions on these 4 skills you'll be tested on? Skimming, scanning, reading for detail, and understanding opinions.
No questions.
Okay. Let's move on. Right. So I've already talked about the time, right? So 60 minutes in total, advisable to use 20 minutes per passage. And yes, you will not be given time to transfer your answers. Yes. So keep note of that. Unlike the listening section where you had some extra time to transfer answers, here you will be, answering right away. So, okay, keep that in mind. Now, I suppose we are done with this part. Everything here, I think I have already explained everything here on the screen for everyone. So, does anyone have any questions on everything that I have said so far before we go on the break? No? All right. So then we are going to go on a break now. When we return, we will be taking a closer look at the section, some texts, and some exercises, because we have to put everything that I have described into practice. Yeah, that way you will understand better. Yeah. Okay. Right. So see you in 15 minutes.
Different between
Yeah. Continue.
general academic and that's all
All right.
in general.
Okay. So these are all good. These are all good. All right. Clip, what can you add to events? Is Clip here? Or all right. Kostya? Kostya, what do you remember?
It's
Uh,
academic,
yeah, I mean like
at least.
yeah. Okay. About the reading section, what do you remember? What have you learned today so far?
Yeah. It has one or two academic tests,
Okay.
texts.
Okay.
It has questions, of course, about 40.
40 questions. Okay.
Yeah. What else? It has kinda hard topics.
All right. Hello, Artyom. Yeah. Okay. Kostya, I'm listening.
Uh,
Uh,
Probably so.
Okay, that's all you remember, right? Yes. Now, of course, I do remember that we said that it will have three subsections, right?
Yeah.
Three subsections. We have 40 questions. We have 60 minutes to answer all of them, and it is advisable to spend at least 20 minutes on each of these subsections. Yes?
Mm.
Right. Okay. So, anyone else? Clip, what can you say to recap what we've learned today so far on the reading section?
Okay, so I can remember that they will test for three of our skills: scheming, scanning, and BS or something like this.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
we
BS.
spoke about like four skills. Yes,
Yeah.
four skills that will be necessary for us. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
skimming.
and I think that it's like the most valuable thing which I learned from this lesson.
Okay.
Everything else was like general information about this test, which I haven't forgot already, but
Right.
but I lost this.
Okay. So skimming, scanning. There are two more, guys. There are two more. So skimming, scanning. What else? Can anyone remember? Roxana, do you remember? Skimming, scanning.
Yeah, of course you remember. So skimming is when you're just reading the text and you just have this general information, yeah. And you were talking about scanning, it's when you're reading the text and looking for just special,
Yeah,
specific information. Yeah.
that is good. That is good. But how about the other two skills that I
The
mentioned?
two skills, I forgot them. I remember that you've written them to the chat, but I have
Okay,
rejoined it, so I don't have them. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry
let
for
me
that.
see. Yeah, the chat is still here. All right, I see
For
it.
me, it's like totally like I don't have anything in there because I rejoined it, and it's like
Okay,
blank.
I understand. Oh yeah, so
Mhm.
scanning, reading for detail. Yes, reading to understand the text and understanding opinions. Okay, opinions of whoever the text is about, or opinions of the reader, their argument style, their tone, your biases and all of that. Yes? So, right, let's move on. So we have some efficient tips for skimming. Yes? Everybody remembers what skimming is. Artyom, do you understand what skimming is since you just joined us?
Kinda.
All right. So just to give you a rough overview, skimming is quickly looking through the text, right, to get a general idea, the big picture. Yes? The main idea of the text. So you skim through quickly, right, to form a picture of what the text is about and what the text is talking about. Yes? So we're going to look at, we have certain tips here, right? And I want you to tell me, pick which of these tips do you think are efficient for skimming? So guys, what do you think? Read through and tell me. When it comes to getting the general idea, the main idea of the text, right? Which of these tips?
First one, like focus on headings and subheadings.
Okay, focus on the headings and subheadings, all right? That is good. That is good. Any others?
Ignore illustrations, charts, and diagrams.
Not really.
Because I ignore the one.
Yeah, but that's not a good tip.
Hmm.
Any others, guys? The first one is correct. Yeah, focus on the headings and subheadings, right? So you read the heading of the text and whatever subheading is provided has been provided, right? This gives an overview of what the text is about. That is good. What else? If you want to
Look
skim,
for keywords, probably.
okay, good. So look for keywords or phrases. That is good.
Oh, also probably first and last sentences of paragraphs.
Which one? Which one? The first and last paragraphs. Yeah, pay attention to the first and last paragraph. But I think, okay, yeah, but that's good.
I mean, if you're like fully reading it, you just pay attention to everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
you wouldn't note about
yes,
specifically.
that is a very good tip, right? So focus on the headings and subheadings. Pay attention to the first and last paragraphs. Yes. And sorry, last sentences of the paragraphs, and look for keywords or phrases. Yeah? Is this clear for everyone? All right. So let's go on to task number 4. We have a text here. I need to know if everybody sees this text as clearly as I do on their screens. Yeah? Everyone can see this?
Yeah, I can.
So the task here is to skim this article and then write a sentence, okay? Write me one sentence briefly summarizing its subject matter. What is the text about? Okay? So I want you to quickly skim and then write me in the chat, okay? Because I need to see how you write. Yeah? So, and write me a sentence which briefly summarizes what the text is about. Let's go.
So a summary in one sentence, yeah?
Yeah, just give me a sentence which summarizes the text. When you're done, write it in the chat for me.
Should we write this summarized into the chat, or should we say it?
No, just write it to the chat for me, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this text, we don't have a subheading, but we do have we do have a heading, right? Then there are certain keywords you can look out for, which will connect with the heading, because we're looking at the implications of climate change on global food security, right? So look out for keywords. Then also we have the first sentences and the last sentences of every paragraph, right? So yes. Okay, Flip sent me something. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, that's nice, Flip. Oh, I'm getting a lot. Ivan?
It's like summarize of samurai. It's
Yeah,
like,
Ivan, this is
yeah, I know.
too short.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure.
This is too short a summary, even though it's one
Yeah.
sentence. Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
Artyom. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 That's good, Artyom. That is good. Right. Okay. Ilya, I'm reading yours. The food chain become unstable, and that one. Okay. That is good. Yeah. Y'all are catching on to the adaptation point. Okay. That affects food production. Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course, yeah, that is also good. Yeah, I think the only one I haven't received from is Roxana and Ilya. Wait, is Ilya here? Yeah.
Yep, in progress.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, guys, so far everybody has sent really wonderful summaries. These are all good. Yes. So you have a general picture of the text. Yes. And now I will wait for Ilya's and Roxana's, and then we can move on.
Oh, I have a mistake. I'm so sorry for that.
No problem. Let's see.
Yep. Instead of go, that should be off. I don't know why did I write go.
But it's fine. Yeah, I understood. So, okay.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. That is good. And Ilya? Is Ilya here? Ilya? Okay. It seems Ilya is AFK. So, right. Yeah, so guys, so far, I think everybody has done splendid work on the summary. So we are going to go to the next task. Right. Now it says to scan the text. Now, let me see if I can just screenshot the text and send it to our chat so that because we will be referring to the text over and over. So let me get the text in our chat. Just a minute. Okay. Chat everyone, and there we go. Oh, Ilya is back. Okay. Is everyone seeing this? I'm sending a text. Please, when you get a text, let me know. Does everyone see the text?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can download them onto your devices because we will be referring to this. Right. Now is everyone seeing this? On my screen, yes? So it says to scan the text in task 4 for the following details. Varieties of staple crops, climate change and global food security parties, and the examples of climate anomalies. Find me these specific things, okay? So we skimmed, we looked quickly for the general idea. Now we're scanning for, and by the way, Artyom, we discussed scanning already, right? You weren't here, so I would like to, reiterate. So scanning is looking through a text for specific information. Yeah, picking specific details from a text. So guys, I want you to find me these, okay? Let's go. I will send this also to our chat. If you need them. How's it going? Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, my internet went off for a second there. Yes. So, how is it going? How is it going? Okay.
I don't understand what second was to get.
What does
Like climate change, like half of this text about climate change
Okay.
and food security parties.
Party. What do
There's
you mean?
no
Which groups are involved in this topic?
Like who suffer from this or what?
Does anyone
Um,
understand what this means?
it's like scientists, farmers.
Yeah, good. So the groups that are involved in this. Do you understand? Does everyone understand?
Yeah, but what I need to write in climate change in second?
Guys, do you understand what the word party means? Not in the context of celebration, but like,
Yeah, I understand, but here word and.
I don't understand.
Yeah, okay. Before parties, here climate change.
And
Okay, climate change parties.
yes, and global.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. All right. All right. So let's check together, yes, so that we don't waste all our time on this particular task. We have a lot to do. So varieties of staple crops. What did you find out? What did you find out for me? Varieties of staple crops.
There was such crops as wheat, rice, and maize.
Sweet rice and maize.
Wheat,
What?
wheat, rice, and maize.
Okay. And in
The
which
second paragraph, last sentence.
what?
Second paragraph, last sentence.
Okay. So good.
There was three of them.
Yeah, okay. Wheat, rice, and maize. Yes? Good.
Yeah.
Okay. How about climate change and global food security parties? Who has the answer to this?
I can.
Okay, Ivan.
There is various stakeholders, including
Which paragraph?
governments.
Which paragraph?
Last
Last
sentence.
paragraph.
First.
Okay.
Yeah, first sentence.
Okay.
From involving various stakeholders,
Okay.
including governments, international organizations, scientists, farmers, and communities.
Good. That is good. And then the last one, the examples of climate anomalies. Who has this for me?
Oh, I can try. I'm not sure about my answers, but why not?
Which
So
paragraph?
maybe it's droughts, flu. Oh, okay. Let me find it. It's the second paragraph.
Okay.
Like second sentence, I think so. Yeah. No, third sentence, third.
Okay.
Like droughts, floods, and heat waves.
Okay. Right. But why do you think this is the answer? At what point does it say that what you just told me are anomalies or a different word to describe that?
Mm. I don't know. I just felt like that.
Guys, do you understand the purpose of this particular question that I just asked? Does anyone understand why I
I
asked
would
this
say
question?
that probably I understand. I just didn't find it in the text. Yeah.
I'm trying to get you to link your answer to logical reasoning here, right, as to why you picked the answer. You understand? So, that is good, but can someone tell me what about this particular line that Roxana provided, right? Droughts, floods, and heat waves. Yeah, all of this. Can anyone explain to me why it is the answer for the examples of climate anomalies?
Because in usual climate, it happens not so often like right
Okay.
now. And it
Okay.
also can be anomalies in some regions, like
Okay.
floods in the desert. It can be anomaly or something like this.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Right. So, is everything clear for everyone? Is everything clear for everyone? Guys? All right. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so let's move on then. Now, there is, remember we spoke about some of the type of tasks that we might encounter, question types, right? Remember I mentioned matching headings to paragraphs. You remember this? So you will be provided some headings, right? And you have to match the heading, right, to certain paragraphs. Okay, it's like a topic sentences, right, that you have to match two paragraphs. And these topic sentences are just summarizing the main idea of these paragraphs. Do you understand? Does everyone understand what I'm trying to say here? Yeah. So it's a pretty straightforward question type or task type, right? So we have a couple of tips here. So you can take a quick look through them, and then we will try an exercise. Now, we have a task here that we're going to get into. So let me zoom in. All right. So, oh, wait. Someone sent me something. Ilya. Oh, okay. So you sent your answers to me. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I didn't see that. Okay, so it says to look at these paragraphs. It says to identify and underline the key points in the given extracts from task number 4. Then think of suitable headings for each. Okay, so you're gonna read these two paragraphs, and you're going to essentially create for me topic sentences or headings for these paragraphs. Okay, if you were going to name these paragraphs in one sentence, how do you write them? Okay, so try this out, and then we will check your answers. Just a minute. I need to check something. I'll be back in a second. How's it going? You done? Okay, so once you're done, please send them to the chat for me, okay?
Like gain the summarize of this.
What'd you say?
Like gain the summarize of these two small texts.
Yeah, these paragraphs. Yes. So when you're done, just send them to the chat. All right. Okay. So I have 4. Okay, the first one from Clip. Okay, so okay. Right. So, Clip, these are very good, okay? The only thing that I would say is that since this is a statement and not a question, it should be how we can, not how can we, because then it makes it a question. You understand?
Oh, I just know that there are a lot of headings which can be questions on which then there's given an answer.
Well, yeah, but it's slightly better to go with a statement.
Okay.
So how we can, okay?
Yeah.
Right. So from Ivan, okay, and okay, right. So Ivan, from yours, this is also very good, okay? But little point here is solution to, yes, and who is. So don't forget your your prepositions and your auxiliary verbs. Okay, Ilya? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, Ilya, yeah, this is also good, right? But I think that the first one misses the point a bit. Yeah. So let me see. Okay, the second one is perfect. The second one is perfect. The first one needs some work, okay? I think that it misses the idea a little bit, but yeah, nice job. Kostya, that is good. And okay, very simple, very straight to the point. Okay, that is good. And then Roxana, right. Okay, so Roxana, your first one is correct, right? But it is too
Yeah.
deep because it basically like says everything the text has already said, right? So
Mhm.
it is good, but it's a bit too detailed because it's supposed to be
Okay, I guess some stuff like bread, foods, I just have to do in one word in the sentence.
pretty much. Yeah, you have to paraphrase it. Yeah, so I think that the biggest influence of climate change should be enough to, cover all of these. They should, yeah, and to prevent it. Yes. Number two is also good, but it is more of a summary than a topic. You understand? Or we're headed. You understand my point? So it's good. It's good. Yeah. And yeah, Artyom, I understand you. I understand you, but yeah, we have to do these. Yeah, we have to do these if we want to understand.
I mean, IELTS like happily doesn't have a task
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
write a heading, so not really.
Yeah. All right. And how to fix and who yeah, okay, okay. These are good. So guys, we understand this task. We understand so far. Yes? Does anyone have any questions before we move on? No? All right. So, okay. So it says you're going to read a passage containing 7 untitled paragraphs, A to G. Okay. And choose the correct heading for each paragraph from the list of headings below. So this is the text. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to, but I don't think that we have enough time to do everything. So just a minute. Guys, I need you all to, let me do this. Yes. I need you all to save these pictures onto your devices. Okay? Wait, actually, you have the books. You have the books. I sent you the books. Does everyone have the books?
Yeah,
Yes?
I have it.
Who doesn't have the book? Who here doesn't have the book? Artyom doesn't have it.
Me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. So guys,
You can send it to the chat if there's need.
yeah, I think Roxana, I think that this should be somewhere on the platform.
Yeah, like I'm not sure about the platform, but
No, I mean,
I've sent
like,
it to the Zoom chat.
yeah.
Yeah, you just download it.
Wait.
Yeah, you can see it in the group chat, like
Okay.
in Zoom. Yeah,
Okay, so there it
can't
is. Yeah.
see.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Artyom, so you can download it. Yes? Now, guys, I think that I'm going to give this as a home task, okay? Um, because unfortunately, we don't have enough time to read everything and do all of this. So this is going to be a home task. It is on page number 45, yes, and 46, yeah. And you are going to read this text, look at the paragraphs, and decide from I to X, right? What paragraph title, what heading is for which paragraph, okay? This is the task. So I think that we will end here for today to not overload ourselves. Does anyone have any questions on what we've discussed so
No,
far?
no questions.
That is
No.
one. And number two, I had a second question, but I forgot. All right. Yeah, I think it's all good. So no questions, everything is clear. So yeah, let's wrap up for today.
I
So
just want to ask you just about the homework. We have to do the only seventh exercise.
yeah. Task number 7. Yes?
I
Task
hope
number-
I will not forget to do that. I
Yes,
really hope
please.
so.
Please don't forget to do your homework. Yeah, Ilya, I checked your task. Where is it? Yeah, Ilya, I checked your task. Very, very, very well done. Yeah, it was written beautifully. So you have points for that. Yes, Ilya? All right. So guys, I suppose that will be the end of it for today. I wish you a nice week and I will see you on Friday. Yes?
Thank you so much. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.